Hello everyone and welcome to Arcade 92's fall walkthrough video. Arcade 92 McKinney is located in historic downtown McKinney in the Cultural District. The way these videos work is I do a walkthrough to show you every game that we have currently on the arcade floor. It's just $12 per person for all day play, so no quarters, no tokens, no cards, none of that stuff. Just hang out and play as long as you would like to. We've also got a full bar as well as a full kitchen. So if you get hungry or thirsty while you're playing, well, we got you covered there. So let's take a step on inside and see what's on the floor this fall at Arcade 92. Okay, right here to greet you at the front door is Centipede. And we got Donkey Kong, Dig Dug, Williams Defender, the 20-year reunion of Miss Pac Man and Galaga, the big old 25-inch screen on it. Tron, super excited about the Tron Ares that's about to come out, so that game's probably about to get a lot more play. We've got Q*bert, Burger Time, one of my favorites, Pac Man, Track and Field, Donkey Kong Jr., and Spy Hunter. Okay, swinging over here, we've got this is a Miss Pac Man just as a standalone. And we got Gyrus. This noisy game over here is actually a brand new one on the floor. So we got Ninja Gaiden. And I'm super excited about this one. So I had always played Ninja Gaiden on the NES. And the arcade version has some similarities, but quite a bit of differences as well. It's a bit of a darker game, honestly. But one thing that I think is really cool is how it's got 3 buttons. So you got your normal jump and attack there. But a third button is on top of the joystick that is like an action button that interacts with your environment. So, and as you see right now, this is good timing. If you ever played it on the NES, this is very similar to how the NES storyline goes, but also very different. So he's in a city field, or he's in a city scene instead of a grassy field. So, and again, obviously he's not fighting another ninja. Not sure who that guy is. So, kind of curious there. So that I had to get this one because I did not realize the arcade version was so different from the version that I knew on the NES. So, all right, so back to it. We got Frogger, Dr. Mario. Another new game on the floor is Twin Cobra. So, great game. If you ever played like Tiger Heli, like you're going to love this if you love Tiger Heli. All right, let's keep it rolling here. We got 1943. I love this game. I don't know what's so great about it, what's so unique about it, but it's the best flight shoot 'em up that I think that there is. So, Punch Out, Popeye, a standalone Galaga, if you're more of a purist, Roadrunner, this game is hilarious, and Millipede. All right, another great game, Rampage. So we actually have both Rampages here. This is the Rampage from the 80s, but we also have the Rampage from the 90s, so you'll see that here in just a moment as well. So, but fantastic game. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, gotta love those guys. Asteroids, Joust, another new game on the floor. This is R-Type, man. I loved R-Type. I'm seeing a theme here that a lot of our new games are ones that I really liked on the NES. So maybe there's a theme here. So, but super cool game, really great, beautiful graphics. Love it. Tubin, Nibbler, Operation Thunderbolt, which is the sequel to Operation Wolf. Time Pilot. Well, this one was gone for a while, and we finally have it back on the floor. Man, Time Pilot's a great game. It's a relatively short game. But it's a very satisfying game to play through. So, man, Time Pilot's good stuff. Atari Star Wars, Robotron, Crystal Castles, Sinistar, another one of my favorites. I say that too many times. I apparently have 100 favorites. So speaking of NES, you've got Paperboy. You were accustomed to playing it on the gamepad. But, there's the arcade version had actual handlebars, so super cool there. All right, we've got Mortal Kombat. Came out in 1992, our namesake. Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, a game that is a lot of fun, but did not age very well. So, Mortal Kombat 3, Ultimate specifically, Street Fighter 2, Neo Geo, and in the Neo Geo we've got Windjammers, Aero Fighters 2, Bust-A-Move, and Metal Slug 3. Another new game on the floor is Clax. I love Clax. Never quite made it as great as Tetris, but it is a really great two-player game. Viper Phase 1, Killer Instinct 2. Here's another Rampage. So this is Rampage World Tour. So this is the 90s version. They're both fantastic games. Although I'd like to say this one's unbeatable, but it is beatable, but there's 800, like it literally takes you over 8 hours to get through this game. Off-Road, fun 3-player racer game. We got Terminator 2. We got Terminator Salvation. And we've got Aliens Extermination as well. Star Wars Trilogy. And Aliens Armageddon. Such a good game. Great shoot 'em up. NFL Blitz. The Simpsons. Sunset Riders. NBA Jam. And Smash TV. All right, let's keep it going. We've got Tetris here. And then, so this is our retro console lounge. So we've got like a couple of the original NES games here. We got Legend of Zelda on this one. We've got Mega Man. I think that one's Mega Man 2. But either way, we've got an old micro PC running the original Wolfenstein 3D. So, man, that game's cool. Sonic the Hedgehog on Sega Genesis over there. Metroid. Got an original PS1 running Resident Evil. Super Mario Brothers 2. And then here's a Super Nintendo as well. I like it when we have Super Mario Kart on that one. That's really cool. And then I guess another Sonic on this one too. But either way, they have lots of games on them. So you can kind of pick and choose what game you want to play there. Okay, so then you can see too, we've got some, dining areas in here. So places to hang out with your group. We're not open yet, so it's a bit of a mess right now. We're just getting ready for the day. Okay, now let's go to this part. This is the exciting part. The pinballs. So our current lineup, which is actually about to change because the new Star Wars Fall of the Empire is about to come out. So, but right now we've got Black Knight, Jaws, X-Men, Godzilla, Stranger Things, and Foo Fighters. And we've also got Guardians of the Galaxy, Iron Maiden, the new Dungeons and Dragons, Venom, and the newest pinball is King Kong. So we are really kind of stuck on a decision here. It's time for Venom to go or Foo Fighters to go. And honestly, we're really kind of torn on which one it's time to send off to pasture, off to some dude's game room with 80,000 plays on it. So we'll see. But one of those two is going to have to go soon to make way for the new Star Wars. We got Guitar Hero. And this is our Vuelich station, and we change the game every month. Right now, it's running the maybe 1990s version, maybe 1991 version of Aliens that I think was on the Super Nintendo. But anyways, this is the arcade version of it. But it's based on Aliens 2. It's a really great game. And obviously, we're super geeking out right now about the Alien Earth TV series, so we're gobbling up as much Aliens content as we can. Okay, so next thing, this is our social gaming lounge. So we've got 13 stations that can all be, actually almost all these can be linked together. If you want to play some modern games, so like, Halo, Overcooked, Rocket League, Gang Beasts, Fortnite, Apex Legends. We got Super Smash Bros. On this, Mario Kart 8, Rivals, Call of Duty. So all of like your modern Xbox games or Nintendo Switch games, this is a place, this section is devoted to those newer games as well. So You know, at Arcade 92, we are a multi-generational gaming experience. So we embrace the entire industry of gaming, whether that's 40 years ago or 40 days ago. So that's the esports lounge. Some more seating in here as well. And then to kind of wrap things up here, we've got our Dance Dance Revolution over here in the corner as well. That is the A20, by the way, in case you were wondering what version. And then we've got our 4-player Pac Man Battle Royale. And then last but not least is the glorious Killer Queen. So Killer Queen, if you have not played it before, this is a 10-player game. So this giant monstrosity here you're looking at is actually one video game with 10 controllers on it. So 2 teams of 5, great competitive and collaborative effort. So we suggest you find a bunch of friends and get after Killer Queen and get ready to buy some shots for the winners. So, all right, well, that is the fall walkthrough. So that's everything. So, and as always, we've got a kitchen here. We've got a bar here. So if you're hungry or thirsty, we got you. So, all right. So I will see you all next time. But this is the fall lineup at Arcade 92. It's time to play again.